I don't know what I'm going to make this video about. Yes, a lot of people mention that, I'm too hard on myself, and they believe that, I should just learn from my mistakes and not really take, things so personal. One of the things that they mention is that no one is perfect. It's one of the most tiring cliches I continue to hear, that everybody is flawed, everyone makes dumb mistakes, it's no big deal. And I understand the intention behind it. I understand that they want to make me feel better, and they're trying to bolster up my esteem to a certain extent. But it doesn't matter, because I see through the intent, although it's well intentioned. I see why they're doing it, and it doesn't take away from the bottom line of me failing to do certain things. I mean, when I'm at work, or even not when I'm at work, because I usually talk about work, but when I'm outside of work and I fail to save enough money to live adequately and stop depending on my parents, when I make foolish decisions, buying a car, which I did 5 years ago, it's still a reflection of me and me failing. You see what I mean? Yes, nobody is perfect. I goddamn well know that. That doesn't change the failure of me. It doesn't change how horrible some of my decisions were. And yes, you can say, well, at least it's not as bad as murdering somebody, or at least it's not as bad as raping somebody, or at least it's not as bad as beating up somebody. I mean, you're not really a bad person. I understand that. But it doesn't change the expectations or what I feel I should be doing. Quite simply, man, I just want it to stop. I want the bad decisions to stop at work, outside of work, period. It's not that I want them to stop completely. I want the severity of my bad decisions to stop, and I want the frequency of my bad decisions to stop. And when you put in the effort and the desire, and you have the desire to want those things to stop, and it continues to happen, that is what is frustrating. I'm sure there are people out there that share the same thing. That is frustrating. Just like when you imagine in your brain how to communicate an idea to your boss, to your parents, to your girlfriend, whoever, and when you actually communicate that idea outside of your head, you have it in your brain, how you plan to say what you want to say, and when it comes out and it is completely below the standards of how you envisioned it, it frustrates you, or frustrates a lot of us. Okay, that's what frustrates me. I don't want perfection. I want excellence, and I'm just getting mediocrity. Okay, that's what frustrates people like us. And it's not that we want to sulk or get sympathy for it. We just want to tell you that we understand the people who are frustrated and at our mediocrity, because we, some of the major areas where we're not performing at a high level, and these people are frustrated at us because it's so simple. The idea or the ideals that they're talking about are so simple, like memorizing to bring your key. Okay, that's just an example. The concept is so simple, and when we fail to do that, it frustrates them. It frustrates the shit out of me. Well, there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, I know there's nothing you can do about it, but it still doesn't take away. It's just like you when you tell me there's nothing I can do about it, it's just like saying that, my father died. There's nothing I can do about it. It doesn't take away from the disappointment and the hurt. It doesn't do anything. I guess that's what frustrates me the most. I mean, if you're one of those people that are outstanding at work, got great numbers, you're not mediocre, then you can't understand. Maybe if you were mediocre for a long time, I mean a long time, I mean at least 17 years, at least, then maybe you will understand. But if you're one of those people who have always performed at a high level, have always been respected and noticed for high level work, you can never understand what someone who wants to change this image of mediocrity. See, I can't even pronounce it. Mediocrity. So bad, but yet continues to fail. It's just something that you cannot understand. I don't think those people can understand that. So I'll end leaving you with that. Have a nice day.